Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. We're out here for a little Monday action. We left off last week with, I don't know, some sandblasting and some welding of the wheel well. And there's some repairs that need to be made down here. We didn't fully sandblast this down here because as soon as I started sandblasting it turned into Swiss cheese. So it's not as bad as the other side. I don't think that we need to make the bottom or the inside or this side. We're just going to cut along the line here and just replace the face of this. So I'm going to start with cutting this out. We have one here in this body line, so we're just going to cut a square here. We'll have to make that body line. So, and then down below, like I said, we're just going to cut along the edge and just replace that. So let's get to it. Another hot day in the shop. So it is later in the evening. This morning I had to clean up from the weekend. There was a lot to clean up. So now we're out here in the evening and it is still 87 in the shop and humid. Well, we got this stuff cut out. I think we can find some metal and transfer this over to some metal and get some new patches made to go in there. And then, as much as I love sandblasting, I think we need to sandblast and paint all this like we did on the other side. Yay! Alright, well, let's get this transferred over first. And then we'll worry about making a mess. Okay. You guys shut off there. You didn't miss nothing. I put a battery in here right away. But I did, while I was off camera, I did grab some scrap metal to... Well, actually, I cut this off of my good metal so that we can make our patch. So now what I'm going to do is we're just going to clean up all the slag off of this from cutting so that we can get a nice clean line. Okay, oh, where's my marker? Okay, so you can see I had already marked it once, but then I found a way where we used less metal off of the piece that I had to cut off. Okay, and then there should be enough metal here for us to do this other piece. I guess we could have, I'm always so quick to just cut out of the middle of a piece of metal, not thinking that You know, it's easier to cut on an edge. The hell was that? That was weird. Alright, so we got these couple of pieces cut out. Hopefully this guy will work. We still got to put our bend in it. And bends usually take up metal, so we'll have to see how that works. And as you can see, I use these to cut this edge. It's usually why I don't use these, because it bends the crap out of the metal. But we'll just run that through the English wheel and we'll flatten it right back out. I believe we are going to have to run this thing through the English wheel as it is, because this piece that we cut out is curved. So let's get set up over by the English wheel, and we'll run this guy through, we'll straighten it out, and we'll put the curve in it. Okay, so just gonna run this through, straighten out our edges, and put a curve to it. Alright, a little bit of a curve, a little bit of a bubble to it. Okay, back over here after running those through the English wheel. I got kind of distracted. There's a car accident out front. Right at the corner of my property, there's an intersection right there. And the one road comes to a Y. And one side is used to go north, and the other side is used to go south. And people coming from the south use the south side as an entrance, and people coming from the north use the north side as an entrance. And we see cars all the time coming from the south and using the north side as an entrance. While using the north side as an entrance, you're actually using the exit for the people that are coming off of that street. And it looks like two people hit head on right there. There's no road signs that tell you how to use the road right there. It's just kind of a common sense type thing. And some people don't have common sense and they use the wrong side. And that stuff happens. There's accidents there all the time, but I've yet to see that accident yet. Usually people just run off the road or miss the road right there. So interesting. You can see lady out there throwing her hands up, pointing like which way cars come and go, and the cops are pointing like, nope, this is for this way, this is for this way, and she's throwing her hands up. And so I don't think she was happy with what the police had to say because it was her fault. So let's take a look at this. So I think we're looking pretty good. And we gotta take some off this edge. Alright, let's see if we can put a little bendy bend in this guy. Let's go see what. Oh. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Super close. Looks like we got like a little bit crisper of a line on one side than the other, so let's see if we can. Hopefully that's good. Okay, so I think we're pretty good as far as the bend goes, but our issue here is that this bottom piece is curved this way. So what I'm going to do for that, now if you don't have one of these, you could always do it in a vise, and just slowly bend everything. But what I'm going to attempt to do here, let's see, I'm going to stick this in here, and we're just going to kind of tap it. That was a little more than a tap. Oopsie. Okay. So I did a little more than a little tappy tap on there. So what I did, there you are. So what I did was I put it back on that bar that we had in the vise, and I just kind of tapped on it with a hammer. So let's see how we did. So I think we're good. I think that was it. All right. Okay, so now my favorite part. You guys have seen me take this fender off and on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fender off and we're gonna take it back outside and I'm gonna sandblast all this inside stuff here. And then that'll probably be the end of the day. We'll probably sandblast it and then we'll paint it, and then that's it. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I have been trying to, I don't know, you guys may have picked it up maybe as a glimpse in the back as we've been walking around or filming other stuff. Maybe Colleen will cut that out, I don't know, but I've been working on the project in the back. And I try and just do, it never works. I haven't touched it in the last couple months because it's been surrounded by Jeep parts. So for me to move the Jeep parts every night and then move them back the next morning, like, it just sucks. So, but I try and spend an hour a night on it. And, you know, we get a lot done in that hour. And, you know, if I can do that 7 days a week, you know, that's 7 hours a week. That's actually more time than I usually put in than this in a day. So, but we've been working on it, and it's coming together and it's looking good. So, but if I sandblast this and then throw some paint at it, then it's time for me to spend my hour on that. and then I call it a night at that. I wish it would cool off, man. It is freaking hot out. But anyways, maybe I'll throw a little clip at the end here of me spraying it black, or maybe having the black on it. But this is the end for me, so I will see you guys next Monday. I am out. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Thanks for joining us.